everyone. This is Sarah with Johnsons for Jesus again, and I just want to talk to the singles. And what I mean by singles is you're not married, you want to be married one day, or you're even engaged, but you have not tied the knot. I just want to say that it is so important to talk about this conversation with you because it is important that you only marry the person God has chosen for you. Don't just choose someone because they're hot, they're gorgeous, they have a wonderful life, they've got tons of money, their family loves me. Oh, they go to church, what a wonderful Christian they are. No, marry who God has chosen to be your spouse, because when you marry who God has chosen to be your spouse, you can be in alignment with God's perfect will for you. That means the decisions that will need to be made in the future, you have a chance that it will be exactly how God wants it to be. But if you marry somebody that is not who God has chosen to be your husband, he's not going to stop you. He's going to let you do it because it is your free will. But it comes at a cost. Your marriage may very well only be a shell of what God wanted it to be. It's up to you if you want your marriage to be the marriage God destined you to have. But it's up to you to choose it or not. Yes, I know it is difficult. I waited 5 years celibate. I am aware it is difficult, but it is the best decision I've made besides giving my life to Christ. Please, I urge you, just because it's such an exciting time being with somebody that you love and you like so much, you need to know if they are the one God has chosen to be your spouse. Because if they're not, it's best you don't marry them, because God has intended them to marry someone else and not you, as well as God has intended you to marry who He has chosen and not the person you're with if they are not who God has chosen to be your spouse. Secondly, if you're going to choose somebody that you want to marry, no matter whatever God wants, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, if they are not a Christian, if they are not serving God, they are not going to love you to the point that they can, because they're not putting God first. They don't have a relationship with Christ. And if you're a Christian and you're deciding, hey, I'm going to marry who I choose, I'm not going to wait on God. I'm not going to sustain myself and be away. I'm going to just go ahead and jump in because I think I've found somebody I really like, I really want to be with. Oh, it looks like our lives will go perfectly together. I understand how you're feeling and what you're thinking. But the problem is, God gave me this saying, do not settle for silver when you can have gold. At the time, I didn't know what platinum was. So God used the information that I knew. Because I went to church. I saw people that could have been good matches per se in my own mind. Some people's parents wanted me to be with them. Look, whoever God has chosen goes far above and beyond the person you're looking at that you think might be a good fit. Just because they're pretty, just because they're nice, just because you have a lot of things in common doesn't mean anything whenever it comes to who God has chosen to be your spouse. Because who God has chosen to be your spouse will treat you how God wants them to treat you. You're not guaranteed anything if you choose the person that you want to marry and not who God has chosen to be your spouse.